Yeah. We are going to start the valedictory ceremony of the 2-day long Utsav Odisha, which has been held since yesterday. So we have been joined with us by the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Uttar University, Professor Dr. Savita Acharya. The other guests on the dais are Dr. S.K. Nanda, Senior Bureaucrat, and Dr. Abhay Kumar Naik, the Registrar of Uttar University, and of course, the Director of Institute of Media Studies, Professor Upendra Patil. To start the occasion, I heartily welcome all those present on the dais and off the dais, and we start today's valedictory function by offering floral tributes to Lord Jagannath. Requesting the guests on the dais to offer flowers to Lord Jagannath.
भाई पूरा पड़े आसला कैमरा आगे पूरा कैमरा बस जाओ ना
I request all those present in this Maharaja Krishna Chandra Gajapati Auditorium to kindly pay regards to the state anthem and the theme song of Utkal University by keeping standing in their respective positions. May the state anthem and theme song of Utkal University be played.
Samay janani 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 Vande Uttara janani Bhutapayo dividauta sharira Bharatamala susodhita tira Sukrata viniguna sikara samira Janani 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 Vande Uttara janani Vaya 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 bhumi rajita hange Veera putara mala sajita hange Para para mukharita charu vihange Janani 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 Vande Uttara janani Sundara mandira mandita desa Charu pada vaisodhita desa Punyate kachaya punya padesa Janani 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 Vande Uttara janani Vande Uttara janani Vande Uttara janani তুমি দেশে আমি এই জননী বলে কাজে ধন্য
Thank you all. I request the volunteers to kindly present saplings as a mark of our respect and love. The guests on the dais to be felicitated by Professor Upendra Pani with a shawl. Thank you, dear volunteer friends. I take this opportunity to introduce the guests on the dais, but that would be repeating myself. But at the cost of repeating myself, I would just say that we have Dr. S.K. Nanda as our guest today. Dr. S.K. Nanda was a bureaucrat with Government of Gujarat, and post superannuation he has been involved in various socio-cultural activities. He is a prolific writer, and also he has contributed several articles of academic merit. We have with us the leader of our family, the head of our family, Utkal University family, Professor Dr. Sabita Acharya Madam, the Vice Chancellor, in fact, the first woman Vice Chancellor of Utkal University, an eminent anthropologist, and a person who has led the university from the front all the times, including the current event which is being organized. We have with us Dr. Abhay Kumar Naik, Registrar of Utkal University, a senior bureaucrat with Government of Odisha. He has also lent his supportive hand to all the endeavors that the Utkal University has taken, be it academic or non-academic. In any field, he has never said no to anyone who has gone to knock on his doors. Thank you all the guests, and of course we have the person behind the particular for the person who has conceptualized this entire program, Professor Upendra Pani, who is the director of Institute of Media Studies, a constituent institution of Utkal University. Thank you all, my dear guests, for being with us today. Now I would request Professor Upendra Pani, Director of Institute of Media Studies, to present the closing address. Professor Upendra Pani, sir.
respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Sabita Acharya Madam, Dr. S.K. Nanda, former bureaucrat and renowned writer and thinker, Dr. Abhay Rai, Honorable Registrar, Utsav University, Professor Mitali Chinara, Director Student Welfare, Utsav University, and senior faculties and department heads of various departments of the Utsav University, university officials, students, media friends, and colleagues. Really, it's a pleasure for me when we are planning to say you something regarding the concluding of this 2 days mega event Utsav Odisha. ମହାପ୍ରଭୁଙ୍କର ଅପାର କରୁଣାରୁ ଏ ଗ୍ରୀଷ୍ମର ଏ ଭିତରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ସହଯୋଗ ଏବଂ ସାହାଯ୍ୟକୁ ନେଇକିନି ଯୋଉ ଉତ୍ସବ ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ପରିକଳ୍ପନା କରାଯାଇଥିଲା ସେ ମହାପ୍ରଭୁଙ୍କର ଅପାର କରୁଣାରୁ 2 ଦିନରେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ସୁରୁଖୁରୁକୁ କରିପାରିଛନ୍ତି। ପ୍ରଥମେ ମୁଁ ସବୁଠାରୁ ଯଦି ବେଶୀ କ୍ରେଡିଟ୍ କାହାକୁ ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହିଁବି ସେ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ଆମ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଆମର ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିର ଯେ ହେଡ୍ ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟିର ଅନରେବଲ୍ ଭାଇସ୍ ଚାନ୍ସେଲର ଡକ୍ଟର ସବିତା ଆଚାର୍ଯ୍ୟଙ୍କୁ ଏବଂ ସେ ସବୁ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ ଆମ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ସୋର୍ସ ଅଫ୍ ଇନ୍ସପାଇରେସନ୍ ହେଇଛନ୍ତି। ପ୍ରତି କଥାକୁ ଠିକ୍ ଠିକ୍ ବୁଝିଛନ୍ତି। ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯାହା ଦରକାର ଯୋଉ କଥା ଦରକାର ଫର୍ ଦି ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ୍ ଦେଖିଲି ମ୍ୟାଡାମ୍ ଏତେ ଓପନ୍ ମାଇଣ୍ଡରେ ଏଇଟା ସବୁ କଥାରେ ସେ ରାଜି ହେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ସବୁ କଥା କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉଥିପାଇଁ କି ନେଇ ରିଏଲି ଅନ୍ ବିହାଫ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଆୱାର ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ୍ I have less words to thank you, madam, but I hope this similar support and cooperation you kindly extend to all of us in our future endeavor whenever we will plan some big things, putting Utsav University at the center point and putting our glory of our state. ଆଉ ସବୁଠାରୁ ବଡ଼ କଥା ହେଉଛି ଆମେ ଯୋଉ 2 ଦିନ ଭିତରେ ଯୋଉ ଉତ୍ସବ ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ପରିକଳ୍ପନା କରିଥିଲେ ଉଦ୍ଘାଟନୀ ସମାରୋହ ପରେ ଯୋଉ 3ଟି ଅଧିବେଶନ ଆମର ହେଲା ସେଥିରେ ଆମେ ବିଷୟବସ୍ତୁ ଯାହା ରଖିଥିଲେ ସେଥିରେ ଯୋଉ ମାନେ ଆସିଥିଲେ ଯୋଉ ସବୁ ରେସ୍ପେକ୍ଟେଡ୍ ପ୍ୟାନେଲିଷ୍ଟ chairpersons and moderators they have extended their support and cooperation and they put their meaningful deliberations and they made the whole plenary session successful. I will put 2-3 suggestions as given by the various panel speakers and the speakers before our honorable Vice Chancellor. Starting from the plenary session 1 and 2, we have received 2-3 suggestions to revive our glory, the Utkal, the present Odisha, Utkal and the Kalinga. How we will keep forward this journey ahead and how we will put this experience in a global scenario that we all should think. And most of them have proposed keeping that thing ahead that Utsav University should took the pioneer role to organize one international seminar or conference inviting the research scholars, historians, academicians, policymakers, and planners across the globe to organize this event that Kalinga, its multifaceted cultural historical relationship with Southeast Asia and putting the trade and commerce in that, they have proposed that idea as the part of the concluding remark. I am putting before our Vice Chancellor for her necessary consideration. And Madam Vice Chancellor's suggestions and recommendations will guide us if at all in future we will organize, how we will organize that international conference, putting Utsav University ahead in future that will help us. And another thing I would like to request Madam and suggest, I received 2-3 suggestions from a number of students also. Let this Utsav Odisha be organized regularly every year in the Utkal University to commemorate the birthday of Madhubabu, the beacon of the modern Odisha, as the iconic event. As the university's name is Utkal University, many students suggested me, sir, kindly request Madam to organize this type of event every year to make it a brand event of the university or a say iconic event of the university. So these are the suggestions I put before our honorable Vice Chancellor Madam for her consideration. ମୁଁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଦେବି ଯେ ଯୋଉମାନଙ୍କର ଅକ୍ଳାନ୍ତ ପରିଶ୍ରମ ସହଯୋଗ ସମସ୍ତେ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ମୁଁ ଆନ୍ତରିକ ଭାବେ କୃତଜ୍ଞତା ଜଣାଉଛି ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଜଣାଉଛି Madam Vice Chancellor will say all these things in her concluding speech, but I feel myself always something I tell during my concluding speech, it will not good. Starting from the officials and the faculties and the senior professors and academicians of the university and many students, those who have participated in our various competitions organized by the debate club and other departments putting this Utsav Odisha program. I thank all of them for their support. And I also thank particularly to our registrar. Whenever for any requirement, anything required, immediately we used to knock the door of the registrar. He always gladly accept this thing. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Let's see the program should be very successful. Thank you, sir, for your support and cooperation to make this Utsav Odisha successful. Personally, I thank Mitali Chinara Madam from the day one regarding sharing the concept of the Utsav Odisha. Madam is with us. Anytime any department required, even if in the night evening, I used to call her and I used to take suggestions from Madam. Thank you, Madam, for your support and cooperation. And this is my first experience organizing event inside this university auditorium. But I had attended a number of programs inside this auditorium, starting from my student career. But I could not resist myself during our 6th National Media Conclave when we invite Madam as the chief guest. That was in the KIT University. Madam told me that always you are organizing programs like this in a KIT University. Why you are not organizing in our university, Utsav University? At least you should organize there. That was in my mind. But anyhow, it was by the grace of the God and by the grace of the Mahaprabhu, we could able to organize this Utsav Odisha here, and we got many thanks and appreciations from the students and the guests who are coming outside to address us, that they try to make this Utsav Odisha one of the iconic and brand event of this university. So these are the suggestions and feedback which I have received during last 2 days that I shared with you, Madam. I hope you will consider this. And lastly, I thank all the student volunteers, those who work sincerely to make this event successfully, starting from the registration, distribution of foods, facilitating guests. These are the things you have all done perfectly. So I extend my heartfelt thanks to you all. Also, lastly, I thank all my colleagues and the staff from the Institute of Media Studies. Since last 1.5 months, you all have worked, starting from designing your all the things. You have extended your possible support to make this event. I am really thankful and grateful to you. And lastly, to the authority of this auditorium and particularly to the event organizing group, those have helped us since last 2 days to make this program a successful one. I am really grateful and thankful to you. Lastly, ଶେଷରେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ପୁନଃ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ସାଧୁବାଦ ଜଣାଉଛି, ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଜଣାଉଛି। ବିଶେଷ କରି ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ କହୁଛି ଯଦି କୋଉଠି ଜାଗାରେ କିଛି ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଇଛି, ଆଜି ଏଣ୍ଟାର ଡେରେ ତମମାନଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଇଛି, ତାକୁ ନିଜ ଭିତରେ you have This is your own university. Take it. If any difficulty you have faced in any point of time, I sincerely apologize for that. Whenever in future, if at all we will organize this event again in this university by the grace and support of the Honorable Vice Chancellor, this will not happen, that I can assure you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. We all learn from our mistakes and do better next time. The next step is always a better step, a longer step, and a step in the direction of progress. Thank you very much. I request the guest of honor, the Registrar of Utkal University, Dr. Abhay Kumar Naik, to address the gathering. Dr. Abhay Kumar Naik.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Madam Professor Sabita Acharya, the former Additional Chief Secretary to Gujarat, Dr. S.K. Nanda, Director IMS, Professor Upendra Prasad Padi, Madam DHW, Professor Mithali Sinara, and my friends, all the faculty members, students, the friends from print and electronic media. I am very happy that when we were organizing this function, I had never thought of that this will be finished, concluded with such a good remark. Because we had a very little time when Professor Padi was coming to this university regularly, and 2-3 times the date was shifted because of the Nagpur visit. But within this short period of time, he has taken a lot of pain. At least I should thank him for his benevolent effort and such type of workload he has taken within these 3-4 days. मुझे जेତେବେଳେ ତାକୁ ଫୋନ କରେ ରାତି 12ଟା 1ଟାରେ ମୋତେ ସେ ମୋତେ ମେସେଜ ଦିଅନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଦିନ when I ask him, you are in the university at 12 o'clock, he said yes. That means it shows how much dedicated he was for this meeting, and he is really ତାଙ୍କୁ thanks ଦେବା ଦରକାର ଏବଂ thanks ଆମେ ଦେବା ଆମର जो फैमिली रो हेड प्रोफेसर सविता आचार्य मैडम को एथि पई जे हमर कोऑर्डिनेशन मीटिंग जेते बेले हेची एवं बहुत कम समय रे सेटा सरी जाय, बहुत दिन बड़ा कम समय रे सरी जाय, जोडी बेसी डिस्प्यूट न थाए, से बहुत ह्यूज प्रॉब्लम प्रोजेक्ट प्रपोज करंती हमर डायरेक्टर आईएमएस उपेंद्र प्रसाद पाड़ी, किंतु मैडम सडनली बोलदो ओके दैट इज ग्रांटेड, इट विल बी डन. हमर टिफिन होबे एते पैकेट डन ग्रांटेड, मील होबे एते टंका एति टंका खर्च हो, बजेट हो एते, एवरीथिंग सी इज सैंक्शन. जोंथि पई का खूब सुंदर भाव रे फंक्शन दे हेची. मु गोटे कथा कहबी जे आमे जो 2 दिन एठी बसिले, यू आर टेलिंग द जो 5टी प्लेनरी सेशन हेतिला, से प्लेनरी सेशन रे ओडिशा भरे गोटे राज्य रे जो प्लेनरी सेशन हुए एवं बेसिकली वी हैव टेकन ए टॉपिक ऑफ एजुकेशन एंड कल्चर. मु भाबुची ओडिशा जेतिकी समृद्ध एजुकेशन और कल्चर रे भारत वर्ष रे कोनोसी स्टेट एते समृद्ध नहो. हमर सब प्रकार अछि. आमे जदि ओडिशा रे बुली आसीबा, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम लॉर्ड जगन्नाथ कोणार्क, पुरी रे जगन्नाथ मंदिर, कोणार्क मंदिर, आपण माने जदि जाईथिबे सिमिलीपाल एरिया, सिमिलीपाल जंगल आपण कोनी एते सुंदर फॉरेस्ट आपण कोनी पाइबे नै. कोरापुट रो जलवायु आपण कोनी पाइबे नै. बलांगीर रो सिंपलिसिटी लोक को आपण केबे पाइबे नै. संबलपुर सुंदर भाषा को भी आपण कोनी पाइबे नै. सबुथिर भरपूर हेकि रही कि हमर ओडिशा, किंतु आमे ओडिशा टा को ठीक भाबे चिनि पारु नांती. तेनो करी हमकु ओडिशा को चिनिबार आवश्यकता अछि. हमर एई टाइप रो बारंबार जदी व्हाट्सएप करा जाय ओडिशा रे उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय रे स्कूल मान करे, तेनो आमे निश्चित भाबरे ओडिशा रे जहा अछि से शक्ति को आमे आविष्कार करि परिबा. गोटे जने फिलोसोफर कहिथिले, मैन इज बॉर्न फ्री बट एवरीवेयर इज इन चेंज. जॉन जैक रूसो कहिथिले जे आमे जन्म जेतले होंतो आमे बहुत आमे टोटली फ्री, बट जेतले ग्रेजुअली वी ग्रो हमर बहुत प्रकार बाधा विघ्न आसी थाए. से बाधा विघ्न को ओवरकम करिया पई हमर एई टाइप रे हमर शिक्षा संस्कृति के हमें चेंज करिवा दरकार एवं सबुठारो बड़ जिंस होची आम भितर गर्व अहंकार रहिबा कथा नुह जो गर्व अहंकार रहिले हमर आराध्य देवता देवता प्रभु जगन्नाथ से कहार गर्व सामान्य मध्य सहज करन्ते तो आमे एई बेइंग हमर जदि गर्व अहंकार आमे तबु दूरी दी परिबा निश्चित भाବରେ वी कैन बी ए गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग गर्व अहंकार विषय जगन्नाथंकर गोटे छोटिया कथा कहबा डाल क्लोज माय स्पीच आई वाज पुरी म्युनिसिपालिटी एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑफिसर रथ यात्रा दिन आपण माने समस्त टीवी रे देखंती बहुत लोक भी सेठी जाई जगन्नाथ का दर्शन करचंती समस्त मते से दर्शन करंती रथ यात्रा दिन गोटे दिन रे इंसिडेंट को कहूची जगन्नाथ ता पूर्व दिन जो नव यौवन दर्शन हेता जगन्नाथ तंकर सिंहासन रु तळु आसी थांती कारण हमर जो अणसर परे नव यौवन दर्शन हेता एवं सेठु जगन्नाथ बाहर के आसंती रथ को सुदर्शन आसंती तापर बलभद्र आसंती सुभद्रा आसंती जगन्नाथ आसंती जगन एबे जो रथ यात्रा रे गोटे दिन कोन हैला जने कलेक्टर थिले से जेते बेले जाई कि कलेक्टर छोंदी तापर सब कार्य सरसला परे जो हमर विधि रो अछि अनुसार से नीति हुए नीति सरला परे जगन्नाथ रथ को आसंती आमे साधारणतः जो माने बाहर देखंती आमे भावंती जो दैतापति माने जगन्नाथ को नहीं के आसंती हमें भावंती जगन्नाथ के एमती टन टिके रखी रखी आनंदी बट दैट इज नॉट ए फैक्ट जगन्नाथ निजे ही आसंती से रथ यात्रा जगन्नाथ निजे ही करंती मु से दिन इंसिडेंट कहला आप जानि परिबे 45 मिनिट्स चली गला 45 मिनिट चली गला रथ माने बलभद्र को टिके भाबर भी हले होनी से जो तळु ऊपर थिले तो आनिबा ऊपर उठेबा टिके कष्ट सेठी तळे थांते जो तळे जोटा भीतर काठ पाखर जो तळे थांते अणसर परे सेठु टिके 45 मिनिट्स पर्यंत जगन्नाथ को बलभद्र को से हले हेलानी एबेन से जो दौड़ी देकी बांधी की जोंडा आनंदी सेते कला परे भी जगन्नाथ के आस बलभद्र आसिले नाही जेहेतु नवजवन दर्शन देई बहुत लोग दर्शन करतांते से जगह टिके ये हिता सेदिन जे कलेक्टर थिले से पूरा एकदम तप तप गोटे धळा पैंट एवं धळा शर्ट पिंदी पूरा चकचक धळा शर्ट पिंदी थिले किछि समय 45 मिनिट गला पर टिके भी हले होनी से भी चेष्टा करछो से दोइता मन को ने नीचे बहुत लेट हे गलानी पहंडी एदी एतबे 11:30 12 आरंभ करिवा केमती कोन से किंतु बलभद्र टिके भी हलु ना तापर से कलेक्टर कोन कले बलभद्र के आगे पूरा सोई पड़िले जोटा कि साष्टांग एक तो सोई पड़ले हाथ एक कि सोई पड़ले एवं तापर उठिले आपण यू कैन सिंपली बिलीव गोटे सेकेंड रे भी बलभद्र का रथ बलभद्र जाई सीधा जाई रथ पाखर जाई पहुंचले एवं तापर जोटा हमर टाइया लागे ये लागे जाई गला एवं कलेक्टर से पकु मते बाहर टाकी कहले पहिले गोटे कथा मु आज श्योर हे गेली ये जगन्नाथ संभु सज्ज करिवे कहा गर्व भी टिके सज्ज करिवे नै मु पचारली कोन सार गर्व एठी हिला कहला मु सकाळ एती लोक को देखले लक्ष लोक को देखि देखि मु भाबिली एडे बड़ फंक्शन होची जे मु एज कलेक्टर को केमती एडा सो मैनेज होची एवं मो द्वारा भी होची मोर एमती भाबटे पापा मो मन छुइला जोंती पय कि से मते देखै देले तू केही न मु जहा करी सब मु करूची मु कहार गर्व भी सज्ज करन तेणु सेठी पय मु कहबी वी ऑल आर ह्यूमन बीइंग निश्चित भाबरे आप जो कहले मैन इज सैनिटरी पुअर एक्टिविटीज एंड शॉर्ट सेल्फिशनेस हम रहइबो बट गोटे स्तर को जाई से सेल्फिशनेस को यदि हम बाहर कर परिबा वी कैन थिंक ऑफ ए गुड सिविलाइजेशन गुड सोसाइटी थैंक यू
Thank you, sir, for your words. Jagannatha, se manor ठाकुर, se भावर ठाकुर, se भक्तिर ठाकुर, ताको इच्छा बिना पत्रटिए हले नाही, फूलटिए फुटे नाही, तेणु से ठाकुर जहा करूछंती, करी कराउ थाए से ही ताबिनो अन्य गति नाही. Now I request the guest of this afternoon, Dr. S.K. Nanda, senior bureaucrat, to deliver his address. Dr. S.K. Nanda, sir.
Our Vice Chancellor Sabita ji, Sri Naik ji, Mr. Padi, Mrs. Chinara, HODs of the department, professors. ମୁଁ ଆଜି ଆଡ୍ରେସ୍ କଲାବେଳକୁ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ଆଉ ଇଂଲିଶ ଦୁଇଟାକୁ ମିଶିକି କହିବି because I found the pattern. Both of them are talking this same. So I cannot be exception today. ଗୋଟେ idea ଉପେନ୍ଦ୍ର ବାବୁ ଯୋଉ କହିଲେ ଯେ you should have this Utkal meet, Utsav conclave ଯାହା ନାଁ ଦେଇପାରିବେ. Every year it's a grand idea. You should have it. That is how IIM Ahmedabad made its own impression in the whole world. ମୁଁ ଅହମଦାବାଦରେ ଥିଲି. IIM ଅହମଦାବାଦର ମେନ୍ ଥିଲା ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଆନୁଆଲ ଫଙ୍କସନ୍ ହୁଏ. ଖାଲି ଉତ୍ସବ ହୁଏନି, ସେଠି ଅଲଗା ପ୍ରକାର କ୍ରିଏଟିଭ ଗେମ୍ସ ବି ଦିଆ ହୁଏ. ପିଲାମାନେ ଲେକ୍ଚର୍ସ ବି କରନ୍ତି. ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଏ କ୍ରିଏଟିଭିଟିର ସେସନ୍ସ ବି ରୁହେ, you can call some creative people. So ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ opportunity ମିଳେ students କୁ interact କରିବା ପାଇଁ, transaction ପାଇଁ. So I call it a transaction for a transformation. So say I thought of telling कि जानियो money कौनटा पैसा. Money says earn me. मन रखी तो जिनसटा. Money says earn me. Calendar says turn me. Future says win me. Beauty says love me. God says remember me. Utkal says visit me. That is where you are. Remember another point what Naik Babu Kaile. And this is what I also say. Wherever I go, whether it is Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi's General Chief Minister thile, I'm Secretary thilo, kiba bahar ka dignitary asanti. I always tell the point. This is the only state and the only singular state in the whole world where God is vibrant and visible and in motion, living being. जितने भगवान ने देखी जाओ, either in the form of marble, metal, granite, Jain मूर्ति, Buddhist मूर्ति, Sri Krishna मूर्ति, कौन सी मंदिर में जीवो, it will be either a stone or a panchadhatu or a metal. This is the only God whole in the world, which is a living being made of wood. Wood is nothing but a carbon sequestration camp. माने oxygen जो बाहर करचु carbon रखे. ता पेटरे carbon हमें कहचु carbon sequestration तक हमें को. And it also, because it is wood, it also leaves out oxygen. So the same mechanism. Oxygen तो भगवान छाड़े ने ताकरो visitor मानको ताकरो blessings देवे. So you are lucky that you are born in a state. I always tell I am lucky in a state because I see the God, I hug the God. हमें तो पूरी लोगों, हमें गाली भी लो भगवान को. सभी आपने पूरी लोगों गालावड़ी भी करती. नहीं तो मत करूँगी. कौन मर दोषो ही. So we communicate with God. God is something not very respectable to us. God is universal for us. God is venerable, honorable for us. But God is like mother, like father. माँ बापा उन्हें बचा रो. So it's so intrinsically connected with life. Same way जो जगह जितने जन्म हुई थी भुवनेश्वर, वे पाठा पढ़ा हुई. वो भावुची this kind of blessings of God will always be there. Mo चाहूँगी mo repeat करिया पाए. But I want to make you very clear. Why Odisha is great, you must know. All of you should know. Totally for Jagannath. Odisha is great because it turned the history of India. Aguru India, like China thala, conquered thala, nations got expansionism got thala. Ashoka halted here. Indian history changed. no expansions, take care of people, no further operation. So ତାପରେ କୌଣସି ରାଜା ମହାରାଜା ଯେତେ ଥିଲେ, including ଗଡ଼ଜାତିଆ, they have never exploited people or oppressed people, or they have never added territories to India. Kaigi, because Ashoka was the turning point of in Odisha. Odisha taught India that it should be peaceful coexistence. Number one. Number two, Odisha रे सब प्रकार urban planning, शिशुपाल गौड़, excavations जो हला, कलिंग नगर रो capital कलिंग नगरी, बाहर करा हला. They found huge forts, pillars, planning. I don't want to get into it. All were found out. So urban planning re, say before the common era, we were one of the biggest contributors to the urban planning. We are the biggest contributors to the shipbuilding. Jete ship Odisha और Bengal coast to जाउथिला, मिदनापुर, बालासोर, मेदिनीपुर जाकुआ हुई. All were going to China and Southeast Asia. So our shipbuilding industry, it was the only place where shipbuilding was to take place. I mean, ship के हम लोग तो गुजरात के महाराष्ट्र के बाद मद्रास रो हम लोग the ships were built here and they were going from here. सही ship रे commercial थिला गोटे section थिला religious. Monks भी जाउथिले, ब्राह्मण priest भी जाउथिले, बाली को से जगह रे हमरो पोटो गुआ पानो पोटो छुई अस्ट्रेलिया कौन stones, agnets, अलग प्रकार cosmetics, several trading चलता. So this place was also a begin. It was a starting point of thing. जैसे उपेंद्र कहले regarding मधु बाबू. Much before Sardar Patel Arthur Kali, Sardar Patel unification Nagaru. On the point of unification of the state, it is the Odisha leaders who made language the point of unification, and along with Madhubabu and support of Palakamudi Maharaja, the unification of the state took place, the first state which was declared in 1935. आमे माने मुई तो लेटे ओडिशा थली 1990 91 92 से समय ओडिसी डांस को सिक्योरिटी दियाई नतला क्लासिकल डांस विश्वास कोई पेरो नहीं. इट वाज कॉल्ड एज भारतनाट्यम पार्ट 2 ओडिसी. सही समय खेड़ू महापात्र को भुवनेश्वर पाणिग्राही, संयुक्ता पाणिग्राही, कुमकुम महांती, a lot of other people. Lot of efforts were made. In modern generation, we have efforts to make Odisha, and it was declared Odisha as a classical dance. It was declared in 1991. After Kunal Festival, 1990. This is the our architecture, sculpture, art, temple, kumbh, garbhagruha, jaha dekhuche hame. 6th century, 9th century, 10th century, 11th century, जितने टेम्पल जो आप जानते हो, ये रो रेप्लिका तो मुझ मिली वो बाली रे, खेमार रिजिम रे, कैम्बोडिया रे, लाओस रे, वियतनाम रे, मलेशिया रे, अब तक तो नाम ही सुन के दिया है. जगन्नाथ सदन, शिव बुद्ध भगवान भाई, ये सब बड़ा टाइटल मिले. जो मानसु जाई चंदी बाहर को तुम देखी गया अच्छा. So ओडिशा दी imprints पढ़ी नहीं, की footprints पढ़ी नहीं. It's not correct. So feel proud of the fact that you are a born Odia. Remember, that's the problem. Because mu Delhi University mu topper thili, mu set lecturer thili. Gujarat ra mein bhi amaro काफी हम house हमें काम करछु. But every time they will say, वो कलिंगा वाले को बोला, वो बोलेगा तो वो छक्का मारेगा हमारे सामने. That should be your hallmark. Never shy away from the feeling that you are not from Odisha. America में भी देखी थी पिलांगो, they will never identify that they are from Odisha. As to call these people in NJIT in New York and say that you are a Gaddar. How you feel that you don't belong to this state? What makes you feel shy? just because it's backward. Who says it's backward? You are forward. You have come to the Silicon Valley. People from other places have not come to Silicon Valley. It's cemented. It's in. So Musemi Gauchi, do athletics on ground, but do gymnastics of mind. If you do gymnastics in mind and athletics in ground, you'll be able to keep the balance of mind. নহলে জিমনাস্টিক্স যদি ন রাখিব যদি অ্যালার্টনেস ন রাখিব জিমনাস্টিক্স কোন ইট মেক্স ইউ ভেরি ফ্লেক্সিবল alert open like a parachute your mind should open and you should be why Punjab people think that other Punjabi why you not say identify. That's the first thing I will tell as a person from Odisha who has worked in every field, worked with 7 chief ministers, 8 chief ministers including Biju Babu here, 3 prime ministers. I have always given the identity as a person of Odisha origin, having brain and brawn, both. If you have that, Odisha's excellence is not far away. What is lacking in the Odisha people is the lack of fortitude, is the absence of that aggression. Apna aggression wrong. Be aggressive. Be forward. Be confident. Never feel that you are on the wrong side or you are shy away. Musemi apun se kotha कहली that money earned me, calendar turned me. ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଶୁଣିଥିବେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ମିନିଟ ମୁଁ ଆଉ ବିଶେଷ ସମୟ ନେବିନି ମୋ ଭାଇ ଯିବେ ଆଜି ଆସିଥିଲି ମୁଁ ସବିତା ମିସେସ୍ ସବିତା ମୁଁ କହୁଥିଲି ଭାଇ ଯିବେ ଆସିଥିଲି କେମିତି ଚାଲିଛି ମତେ ମୋ ଉପେନ୍ଦ୍ର ଧରିଦେଲେ ହି ଇଜ ଲାଇକ୍ ଏ କ୍ଲକ୍ ଟାୱାର ଆପଣ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ଯଦି ଆପଣ ରହିବେ ଏଇ ଫଙ୍କସନରେ so ମୁଁ ଯଦି ବା I am a part of the alumni of Delhi University probably I have become ଉପେନ୍ଦ୍ର ବାବୁ as a part of the alma mater of Utsav. ମୁଁ କଣ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲି ଆପଣ ଶୁଣିଥିବେ ଗୋଟେ ଗପ tortoise ଆଉ rabbit ର ଷ୍ଟୋରି ଶୁଣିଛନ୍ତି ତ ତାଙ୍କ କମ୍ପିଟିସନ ହେଇଥିଲା କମ୍ପିଟିସନ ଜିତିଲା କିଏ ଜିତିଥିଲା କାହିଁ ଜିତିଲା tortoise rabbit had the speed rabbit was overconfident complacent ये क्या है ये बहुत धीरे धीरे जीव मोर स्पीड अच्छे जंप 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 करी पड़ी कॉम्प्लेन आंसर से चली गला ही चलेगा किंतु मु सबडा एई जिनिस कहबे जाउची लेट दिस कंपटीशन बी डन ऑन लैंड एंड वाटर बोथ सेटा लैंड रे थिला भी भाबिला से ना लैंड एंड वाटर वेज रे करो व्हाट विल बी द सिनेरियो विल बी that the rabbit will say mo लाजो को तू धर मुतरे नहीं नहीं जीवित तो टाइम टाइम नहीं जीवित पानी रे जीवित तोर पिठी पर बसी जीवित बुझला it's called the cooperation it is called collaboration it is called unification of mind ताले दीटा लोको can produce better results instead of competing with each other. That should be the sense with you people. Every Utkal fellow should collaborate with his team to see that we exceed as a team, not perform as an individual only. Individual performance is an exam, but university performance in debates, in lectures, in discourses, in projects has to be always as a team. এই অ্যাপ্রোচ যদি রাখি পারিব তাহলে মানে বাঁচি পারিব ମୁଁ ଆଉ କିଛି କହିବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁନି ଆମର ଫୁଡ୍ ହାବିଟ୍ସ କ'ଣ ଆମର ଛେନାପୋଡ଼ କିଏ ବାହାର କଲା ରସଗୋଲା କିଏ ବାହାର କଲା ଭକ୍ତି ମୁଭମେଣ୍ଟ କେବେ ବାହାରିଲା we have got enough of stories to tell about the beauty essence and what you call uniqueness of Odisha. I need not have to because ମୁଁ ଯଦି କହିଲେ ତମ ମା ଆସି ଅଲଗା କିଛି କହିବେ ତ ବାପା ଆହୁରି ଆଡ୍ କରିବେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆହୁରି ବହୁତ ବୃଦ୍ଧ ଲୋକ ତାଙ୍କର ଆହୁରି ନଲେଜ ଥିବ there is no end to the list but the summary is if you are having so many good things then you multiply your creativity to divide the originality which you have for the positive benefit of the people, but minusing the deficiencies of the state. So it is multiplication or divisibility for addition of the welfare and minusing the shortfalls of the deficiencies, whatever you feel. And remember, जो काम करूछ तो सबले भाबियो संध्याळु सोइलाळु when I have felt, what I have done today whole day, what did I do? Tautran you करछो whole day, बोले के बेला कोन करछो tautran you करछो. Let him admit that tautran you. So if he is conscious of the fact that he has done, he will improve tomorrow. So you do your self-estimation, self tomorrow you boundary, निजे monitoring them निजे करिवा आरंभ करिवा as students. I'm telling you, and be confident of the fact. बाप मां जो जन्म देजन तुमको तुम्हारा IQ level भलो अछि, स्टेट जन्म होइजो, जगन्नाथ को blessing अछि, तुम्हारा slight amplitude of the mind रे टिके जदी diversion करिगरी. If you make it more positive, more forward and more determined, and feel that there is a pride element to introduce karipario, pride has to be there. And seta hegala pore kon hobo janicho, communication will automatically come. Odisha people don't communicate, they don't speak out, they are the backbenchers. We have never been that. Ame jitore Delhi re jaitulu, we were the first front benchers. Priyavarth Patnaik bin Anandimu. Priyavarth used to say, "Bhai, तुम मारो खाए वो इटी पंजाबी मानो." बोल काय? अरे सब जगह हमें इटी होगा समझ बड़े में नहीं बोलो. बस जाकर पंजाब जगह, we will change the history. Okay, so that should be your spirit, and I wish you all the best. Jai Jagannath.
धन्यवाद सर. उत्सव ओडिशार पृष्ठभूमि रे उत्कल विश्वविद्यालय छात्र छात्री मानक मध्य केतक प्रतियोगितार आयोजन करा जायथिला एवं सेही प्रतियोगिता रे जेउ माने प्रथम द्वितीय एवं तृतीय स्थान अधिकार करिसंती सेमानकु वर्तमान पुरस्कार देवार समय. I request the dignitaries on the dais to please kindly come to the front of the dais as I read out the names of the prize winners. First, the English debate. The debate competition was organized by the Debating Club of Utkal University. All these competitions are organized by different clubs of Utkal University. Debating Club organized the English and Odia debate competition. The first prize in English debate was won by Tapasir Padhi, Department of Political Science, Utkal University. Tapasir Padhi, Department of Political Science, Utkal University. In the last plenary session, she kept her thoughts before the audience as how to become a member, a person of change, be the change. All the award winners, please come to the front of the stage. Tapasi Padi, the first position in English debate. Second position goes to Gargi Mandal, Department of History, Utkal University. Department of History, Gargi Mandal. Gargi Mandal, second position in English debate. The third position goes jointly to Susmita Hota, Department of PMIR, and Vidisa Ponda, Department of Political Science. Susmita Hota, Department of Personal Management and Industrial Relations, and Vidisa Ponda, Department of Political Science. The first position in Odia debate goes to Sandeep Sekhar Naik, Department of Analytical and Applied Economics. Sandeep Sekhar Naik, first position in Odia debate. Second position goes to Amiyo Kumar Misra, Department of Odia.
No, how no?
Amiya Kumar Misra, Department of Odia.
Long band DJ out जाकर.
And the third position has been jointly bagged by
Long drive photo.
Anshuman Sahu, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Utkal University, and Swapna Rani Das, Department of Odia, Utkal University. Anshuman Sahu, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication. Right? She is Swapna Rani Sahu, Department of Odia. Anshuman Sahu, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication. Next we come to a Rangoli competition. Rangoli competition was conducted by the Club of Drawing and Painting. The first position goes to Asocha Siddhatapa, Department of Journalism and Mass Communication. Asocha Siddhatapa. Second position goes to Sumitra Samantarai, Department of Political Science. And the third position goes to Lata Vaisakhi Sahu. Once again from Department of Political Science. Lata Vaisakhi Sahu. The Cultural and Dramatic Club had organized a patriotic song competition. The first position in patriotic song competition goes to Rani Maharana, Department of Social Work, Institute of Media Studies, Utkal University. Rani Maharana, Department of Social Work, Institute of Media Studies. The second position goes to Prabhat Kumar Sahu, Department of Political Science. And the third position has been jointly bagged by Pankaj Samar, Department of Mathematics, Utkal University, and Kumar Abhinas, Integrated MBA, Utkal University. Pankaj Samar, Department of Mathematics, Utkal University. And Kumar Abhinas, Integrated MBA, Utkal University. These two students have jointly bagged the third position. Thank you so much, guests on the dais. I now request the chairperson of this valedictory session, the Vice Chancellor of Utkal University, Professor Dr. Savita Acharya, to kindly address the gathering.
Esteemed members on the dais, Dr. S.K. Nanda, Dr. Abhay Naik, Professor Upendra Tripathi, and Professor Mitali Chinara, and all professors, senior professors, heads of the department, and faculty members of Utkal University, all students, research scholars, and media persons. This is the end of the 2 days celebration of Utsav Odisha. And as the previous speakers, they have already told many things about Odisha, its rich culture, heritage. And I can say it is the unity in diversity. Vibhinata Vitare Ekata. We have seen in many events, many occasions, teamwork always gives the best result. So it's a team effort or the teamwork for the arrangement and organization of this Utsav, which is celebrating for last 2 days. And before that, we did teamwork while facing the NAM Pure Team visit to Utkal University. So I always believe in team spirit and nothing one individual can do unless he is attached with any one team. The third thing is the collaboration, as the rabbit and the crocodile, that rabbit and the tortoise, the story told by Dr. Nanda. It is true that collaboration is required now at present, and you know, as the new education policy 2020, they are encouraging for the collaboration, interdisciplinary, the multidisciplinary, so research, teaching and learning. So we are giving importance to collaboration. So we have collaborated with the Institute of Media Studies, and Professor Padhi did a lot to collaborate his institute, which is under Utkal University, and all Utkal University faculty, students, and staff, they have collaborated in a positive way with Professor Paddy. That's why this function is a very successful one. And I think all our students, after listening 5 sessions in 2 days deliberations from different resource persons, different experts from different fields, they know that Odisha, it has the rich heritage and rich culture. And as Dr. Nanda said that we should be proud and not to feel that you are an Odia. So that spirit should be with you. You should not hesitate to introduce yourself outside Odisha that I am a Odia. Whenever a Bengali meets another Bengali, then he talks in Bengali language. But when Odia goes out, he tries to talk in the local language. If he goes to Calcutta, then Bengali, to Delhi, Hindi. But he or she is always reluctant to talk in Odia outside Odisha. That should not be the spirit. You should be proud of your state, having rich natural resources, rich in culture, many more early years, we had the foreign trading relationship as with the South Asian countries, the trading relationship with Bali, the cultural linkages are there with the Southeast Asian countries, and also the religious collaborations, the religious similarities are there in Hindu religion, and in Bali there are many temples, and you see that we have a cultural heritage rich, we have a rich history, and Lord Jagannath, the Lord of the universe, is with us. So we should develop ourselves and project ourselves outside our state. That should be the motto objective of this celebration of Utsav Odisha, that it should be outside the Odisha, and all Indians and all outside the India, all foreign countries, all people, they should know about the glorious history and culture of Odisha. And then I congratulate all our winners of different competitions, particularly all the participants who have participated in different competitions for their achievement, for their participation. And I wish all the best in your future. All students, they should learn something about as the unity in diversity, and also the team spirit. Whenever we work in future, we'll always opt the teamwork. Thank you everybody. Best wishes. At the end of the 2 days deliberation, I can say all the good luck to everybody. Thank you. Jai Jagannath.
As the curtains close, it's my formal privilege to propose a vote of thanks. Of course, my job has been made simpler by the closing address remarked by Professor Padi. So I thank all the university authorities, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Savita Acharya, Registrar, Dr. Abhay Naik, and also all other university officials who have contributed to the success of this program. I thank all the guests, dignitaries who have graced this occasion in various capacities, either on the stage or off stage. I thank all the members of staff of Uttar University, both teaching, non-teaching, as well as the technical support staff who have ensured that we have a comfortable 2 days presence in this auditorium. I thank all the students of Utkal University and Institute of Media Studies for all their support. I thank all the members of Institute of Media Studies for all the hard work that they have done. I thank all the media persons and last but not the least, all the people who are in the front as well as backstage and who have brought this program to this level to a grand closer with the hope that Utsav Odisha will fill all our hearts with self-respect for being an Odia. I beg excuse for all the inconveniences that we have caused and also thank for all the support that you have rendered to us. So at the last, I request the back office persons to play the national anthem and all of you to kindly pay respect to the national anthem by remaining standing in your respective position. May the national anthem be played.
गणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Bande Utkal Janani. At the end, I'll request all the prize winners of the different competitions to kindly come upon the stage for a group photograph as a token of the golden memories that have been created. Because life is nothing but a chain of memories. Thank you all and God bless.
जा भाई पैकअप कर ব্যাগটা আপনার ট্রাইপড ব্যাগটা যোগ ছিল সেটা ব্যাগ ତା କହିଦି ଆଗେ ସବୁ ନଈକି ଫଟୋ ଉଠେଇବେ ତା କହିଦି ଆଗେ ସବୁ ନଈକି ଫଟୋ ଉଠେଇବେ এটা ଡେଙ୍ଗା ଟୋକାଟା ଅଛି